Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 1st, 2022. This is for Libra, last shuffle for Libra. All right, Libra, let's see. We have loving woman, we have conflict. So there's something in conflict with what she's trying to do. This could be your energy. A loving woman energy does give me that Venus planet power, but there's a conflict in what maybe that she wants to do, right? Or he rather too, because a loving woman is not only gender specific. It's an energy coming towards you, someone who may be a little bit more nurturing, someone who may be very gentle in the way that they love. They're not just so like this, I love you, let me love you type of person. Let me just love you and squeeze you to death and all this stuff. This would be a person that everybody feels very comfortable around. Someone that feels like they, everyone can come and if you see this is an animal that's usually quite finicky, coming to lay with this individual. So this would be someone who makes you feel at ease when you first sit around them, like you just, the type of person you tell your whole life story to really quickly. But there's a conflict in this energy. And this person is watching. They may be, this is a lot of communication. All right, they're watching, and this looks like a person who's very careful about what they say with the Page of Swords and Knight of Cups. They are very careful about what they say because they know very well, being that this is kind of like a quote unquote immature court energy. This would be someone who understands that they may not know everything. You know how like you meet someone and you know like people want to just throw their opinion out there. You don't know who this person is or their journey. You just look at their outer appearance and go, I'm sure you know about the Republicans and the Democrats and blah 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 blah. And it's like it's something maybe a very hot point for them. Like you're judging them wrong. You would assume that there's some kind of conservative or something like that, kind of thing. So this is someone who's like, I don't know much about the situation. All I do know is that I'm going to speak from a kind place. I'm going to observe them first to see what is best to say. But the conflict is that maybe someone is very harshly speaking towards this person. So this very well could be you. Yeah, this is about being in mixed company. Yeah, this is about being in mixed company and watching and to make sure that you don't say the wrong thing, or this person is watching to make sure they're not saying the wrong thing, because they're filled with anxiety about it. Like they're worried about saying the wrong thing. They're worried about being in mixed company with their friends or with people and saying the wrong thing. They don't want to have to continuously apologize. I don't know if this will resonate with it. This is a very specific kind of thing here, to me. But because I mean, well, everyone's, you're going to have a conversation at some point. But with the conflict, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands, there's a conflict in what is being observed and what's being said. This person may not read the room properly, like not the loving person here, but the person that they're communicating with, or the person that's communicating to them. Because this communicator comes in faster. So the conflict may be in being able to speak quickly to another individual. Like they come in, they're like speaking. As soon as they see something, they're jumping and saying something about it, versus someone who sees things and then thinks and is more sentimental and more conscientious of another person, has a lot more sympathy, very concerned about what they're going to say. And so there's an impasse. There may be I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's stuff I want to say, but I can't. Fragmented energy, Queen of Cups, and the Hermit. And so what's fragmenting this loving woman energy is that they are there's an energy of going deep within and not wanting to make mistakes or say more to cause more confusion. Okay. They look back in the past and go, there were times when, I was misunderstood, and I've had to, this person here speaks out of anger, or I was very fired up very quickly. So this is more of a fire energy here, but immaturely speaking very quickly. And so it looks like this loving woman energy probably speaks and thinks about what they're going to say a lot more carefully. Maybe they weren't as careful in the past, and this is bringing them to this place where I got to think very carefully. I've got to be very careful about what I say, because it seems like I'm misunderstood quite a bit, and then I have to continuously, whatever's said to me now, I must forgive. I must look back again and be like, well, maybe I didn't, communicate whatever. So this is between two people where it just looks like one is a lot more hot-headed, the other one is a lot more thoughtful, and this is fragmenting this person. Whoever's the more thoughtful one is a lot more fragmented and worried and constantly looking back going, I don't want to deal with that again. I don't want to have to continuously throw out this lotus. And so it's very difficult to know what to give a second chance on. It's like the misunderstanding aspect is an issue. Okay, taking steps to unstick oneself, to get oneself unstuck. Taking steps to end. There's an ending. Needing someone wants things to just be balanced, and I'm thinking it's more you, Libra, that you want your household to be way more balanced, to where there's really nothing to have to stand for, nothing to have to, this is that place of, I don't want to have to continuously things go haywire, and then it ends, and then we have to apologize, and then we have to try to figure it out. And I don't want it to be where I'm always standing on guard waiting for this person to communicate with me. I don't want it to be that way. I think that there's a energy of a Libra who is dealing with a very harsh communicator, but they communicate from a place of misunderstanding, and then it may be that because of the type of person you are much more nurturing, much more understanding, and more gracious, and opening up to the person, more lighthearted when there's an apology, hoping to make things lighter. And if this is not you, then it would be the person you're dealing with. They may feel that you are not the most effective communicator in a sense. But this is about taking steps to get yourself unstuck from that energy, because you need it to end. You need this to stop, right? Because it's like it's killing everything. Just the lack, or the whatever that boundary is, whatever that the guard up, the wall, whatever that wall is, it can be very restrictive. Okay, so you're taking steps to bring things to a successful close where the household is okay, where no one's having to go through all that. Just being fragmented, stuck with like, do I move on? Because sometimes with this Knight of Wands, this is like harsh as crap. It's like the Page of Swords is like in double dutch mode. Like, what did you say? Hold up, what did you say? Because I'm about to say this, and so that's the conflict. Is that someone is not, they're an impulsive communicator, but harsh communicator, and it's almost like they're in wait. Like, this is an energy of, I'm waiting for you to say something that's going to fire me up. And so this looks like you're fragmented between forgiving, giving a second chance, thinking about the past, all the times that you have forgiven in the past, or how many times you have given it a second chance, or something like that. And so this is the conflict. Just like, gosh, is there a way that we can both, because this is a more curious energy than this one. I'm curious about what I could do to say more, or it's like you're thinking before you speak here. And this is someone who's like confrontational, and that is the conflict. That maybe you're misunderstood as a confrontational communicator as well. But this looks like, honestly, someone wants things to get better. They're really trying, even though this is Seven of Swords. It's like, no matter what I have to say, I'll say whatever just for things to be better. I'm even looking back to see if I missed anything within this conversation. So this is very, very mature energy of you, right? You could be dealing with a water sign, air sign. We have fire, okay? We have Virgo as well. So, water, air, and fire, those signs there. But that's what we've got, all right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.